if their core values don't align with your core values, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. Not saying it can't be done, but it's just going to be tough and hard. And you're going to have a lot of this. There are going to be times where you have this, but it should end up like this. I think at the end of the day, when we go to bed at night, it's like this. And if you look, I have my ring, and this finger right here. Like, we always got to get to this. And we blend well. She definitely looks a lot better than me, but when I get tightened up for this pod, I have to be cute. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm James.
I'm Anthony's.
She's in her little chair. She's about to swivel away. How you guys doing today? I actually didn't send my wife a topic because we were actually living what it is that I want to share today. I'm going to move the computer and do a little bit this way. There's our little one getting ready to go to bed. Today is about partnership. And just, I guess, what I've come to realize and understand in this season is the beauty of marriage, like how and why it's important. Just in this season what we're in, for those who may or may not know, I was terminated from my job on October 8th. Altamise also was terminated from her contract in July, and we went through a period there. Terminations are, we call it, you get fired from your job. Basically, you get fired. They put it puts a little doubt, puts a little bit of unworthiness inside of you. And I will tell you, and ultimately to share with just a second, I will tell you that if I had not had this woman beside me, I don't know how I would have reacted when they walked me out of that place. Because I've been there for 4 years and 9 months. We were preparing to get the season started. I felt good about the team that I had recruited in. Because of my indiscretion, because of, that's a strong word, maybe not indiscretion, because of my lack of judgment, by not telling the truth when the truth was presented for something that was innocent. I had to suffer the consequence. But luckily, this beautiful, amazing woman has been beside me, and we prepared, actually, unbeknownst. We both prepared for both our situations. So I just want to leave my wife a little bit, and she'll knock it out of the park, of course. Partnership, maybe. What does it mean for you in marriage? In our marriage, not sure what you were in before or how it. Well, I kind of know, but just that the extent. How has partnership been pivotal for us in our 6 months of being married, but 2.5 years of being together?
So I think it's communication and understanding. Because when things don't go as planned, or they're just unexpected pivots, you have to communicate through it. I ask you how you're feeling often.
Yeah, what be my response? Let the people know. Be real. What I say?
You'd be like, I'm fine, Altamise.
I'm good.
Good, Altamise. Why keep asking me? I'm fine. But I ask because, for one, like 1 minute you can be fine, and the next minute you'll be feeling something, and that's okay. Feelings are fickle, so they change.
Yeah.
But it's good to just check in and connect. And I think that's a part of partnership. I think that is a part of it. Understanding that as we go through things, knowing that we're going to be okay, recognizing and acknowledging the human piece to it. That sometimes, you just may be in your feelings a little bit.
Well, especially for me, because I'm still close to the situation in dealing with the guys and, the internet, the connectivity that I had. I was all weaved. I mean, my whole life, was in that office. My whole life was in that building, and on that campus. And you just don't forget those connections. But I think the one thing that I hope that that came across was I was able to share with you moments where it hit me or whatever. But overall, how would you say this transition was, and then also speak about your transition because I did leave it there. Like, what happened? Kind of like, how'd you navigate?
So mine was,
I guess, the culture of our house.
Mine was layered.
Yeah.
So, in July, Azar lost all of its clients. Some by choice, others by circumstance, and then one by termination. So,
and you even lost a very integral part of the operation too, like a person who
my operation
had everything.
She left. Yeah. She left months before, but
right.
it was felt.
It was a domino to how you got to where you were.
Yeah, and then that month was just rough because that month my townhouse flooded in Atlanta, and for those who know me, they understand what that signifies. That how you see Big Bertha. That's how I see.
I slept good. I was on the couch. They put me on the couch this weekend. It was the worst couch ever. I'm used to Bertha held firm. She was firm, but she was also giving. I got you. Go ahead.
But that was the town.
I miss you, Bertha.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
But that was a townhouse because
right.
I did that fresh out of college, and it wasn't even intentionally. Like I was scared, and God led me there.
Right.
So July was a lot, and honestly, like I wasn't prepared for that. I don't think you were prepared for that. Neither of us were prepared for that.
Nah, because it was a pretty good. That was some good money. It was some good money. But for me, the biggest thing was the profile of the client for you. Like, to lose that big of a profile client was, I was thinking from that standpoint. But it also, that was you probably had bigger checks, but I know the comma in the check was.
Well, that's
for me, for my end.
Yeah, as an entrepreneur, like your salary is not capped.
Yeah, but I ain't no entrepreneur. I get a check.
You are, but as an entrepreneur, your salary is not. You don't have a salary. You just make money, and
I wouldn't use
sometimes it's a lot, and sometimes it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So you get into the habit. Like I don't see that and get excited. Because I know as quickly as it comes,
But you don't get excited about much.
No,
that get you like. Oh.
No, I trained myself to do that. I used to be different.
Well, I'm fickle because I'd be up and down.
I used to be like this.
The roller coaster
with the
paycheck, y'all. I'm pretty cool
with the circumstances in life, and I realized how from an emotional standpoint, it could be exhausting either to experience it myself or for other people who are in it with me. So I decided to be more, I decided to just be constant, to be grounded in understanding that in the same way there's a high, there is an equal to that. So I just wanted to stay planted, and I wanted to stay grounded regardless if it was a high or a low. I was going to stay right here. So I trained myself to do that.
But can you see it from my perspective? So in the last 6 months, I've purchased or been involved with more things dealing with commas than I ever have in my life. Right? Mm-hmm. And I attribute that to my partnership with this person who is like, this is, she cool, right? And I'm like, we about to put this, that's.
I do understand that, but then again, I also know,
right,
as quickly as it comes.
Sure,
is as quickly as it goes.
But I've been on the go on the bottom. I've been operating on the bottom.
I understand. Okay. I understand where you coming from, but I also understand the reason I don't. And I'm trying. Whenever it happens, I'm trying to remind you.
Yeah.
That it ain't like that. Like, I remember, and this is kind of off topic, y'all. I'm sorry. But I remember when I first.
I thought the chair was supposed to help with this.
Stop it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's to keep me seated, which actually
it don't keep you on top.
It keeps me, it just keeps me seated and focused.
Well, we need to buy a chair that keeps you.
But, I remember the first time I hit 6 figures, and I remember being like, that's it. Like, I remember being like, I didn't even realize it. Didn't even realize it. And when I looked at it, I was like, whoa. And I was like, wait, where is it? So in that moment, I realized it was as if God was saying, it don't matter. That doesn't matter. Because when you reach those things, there are other responsibilities, there are other things that come. So
What does that got to do with partnership, though? See, can't
I
stay
just
on
said,
topic.
you know,
Right, I'll get us back on
because literally we were just
topic.
we gonna let him go back and listen to it
What I say?
so he can see why it went there. And then when I said this is off topic, we're gonna let him go back and listen.
Let's get back on the road. We're talking about partners. Can I get us back on the road? You can say, or are you going back to topic?
I was going back to topic.
Okay, go ahead.
But I think that I know what it feels like to go into work, you know, have a moment where you like, oh, you got to go to so-and-so's office, and then you have to leave with the box. I know what that feels like. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that you were not alone in that moment. And not only were you not alone, but we got this. Like, God's got us.
Yeah.
There is a greater purpose for all of this. We may not see it.
Right.
We may not understand it. But literally right now, he's doing deep pivots. He's doing deep pruning of what we thought things would be like. And he's allowing us to make room for what's coming. Because what's coming wouldn't have room if everything stayed the same.
That's what you got?
Yeah.
That was good. You never told me that. That's good you telling the people that, and I get to hear this person. You never said it like that. That was like,
no, because
that was pulpit worthy.
Can I also, we typically don't. It's rare because life is busy.
Okay.
Where we sit here.
But that was powerful.
Where we sit here and we have these depths of conversation. Because throughout the day, we're busy. Things are, although he was terminated and I'm still rebuilding Azar, things are busy. So no one is just like twiddling their thumbs, neither of us. So we still, to sit and be like, where you ask this question and the camera not be on, when have we done that?
Don't give me the line to the people. It sounds good for the camera. I was about to lie to the people. Got me in trouble. Then I got me fired. Yeah. No, I was dead serious about the lie, but thank you for being my accountability. You put it out there. Because you got to fake for the camera. But that's what people can't do. Don't do that. We don't know who's lying. We just saying people put on a persona.
Well, we're not putting on a persona. That's not what you getting us.
So we talked about partnership, and I think this weekend and next weekend are great representation. So this particular weekend, our son had a karate tournament in Atlanta, and it's also my weekend. So I had both Ayana, our daughter, and I had Deuce, and so Altamise had to go to Atlanta on Friday, but come back Friday because she had a passenger in the car with her. So it was a gold trip, and I'm assuming, based upon looking at the Facebook post, she couldn't tell too much because it was a women's event, but I'm assuming that the women's event was everything that you wanted it to be plus.
Yeah.
So she came back, and so my sister, who turned 40 today, on a Friday. So she turned 40 on Friday, had her big party on Saturday. And I'm in a dilemma. I would have gone to my sister's party, but my son knows that I'm in transition work wise, so he's smart. He's like, hey, you can do your weekends. You can come to Atlanta. You can spend time. I got this tournament. But I was happy because I had both the children, and Altamise represented us. Like, I get to say, that I'm very familiar with the Proverbs 31:10, through 31 Woman. I'm very familiar with the passage, and the one thing that I did take from that was how she represented like her family or her husband. And baby, I just want to tell you, you are an amazing representative of not only the Williams name, but just the excellence that comes with character building. I think the one thing that I had dreams of my family executing is the character piece. So if you could speak to, I guess, your weekend and how a how our partnership, our marriage, the beauties of being able to kind of be in two places at one time with representation of each other and how that's key for a marriage. That'll be what we'll close with here.
Yeah, so this weekend was a lot.
Okay.
But okay, so and I don't think I have like officially shared. There are little hints here and there, obviously, with the chair. And I think we've made little light jokes.
My jokes aren't light. They're very heavy.
We've made little light jokes about it, but I was recently diagnosed with ADHD at this big age of 40. So, but a part of it, like, yes, it's where I have moments of super randomness, which to people it's random. To me, it's not. It's not random. There's structure in the brain. Hush. But I also I'm very, very decisive. Yeah, I'm very decisive. So if I say, okay, like we knew you would be in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I knew I had to go to Atlanta on Friday, drive back same day,
right.
Then go to North Carolina Saturday, drive back same day.
Right.
Like I knew I had to do that. So I mentally prepared for all of that. And on top of that, I had made up in my mind that I was going to get his man cave taken care of.
It's a man corner. It's not a.
So actually, it will be a cave.
It's a corner.
I painted like
a corner.
2 sides of it.
Okay.
And then like when I painted the 2 sides, I was like, oh,
appreciate it.
I was like, I got to do the other side. So I'm gonna do the other sides, but I wanted to get the main area at least so he could do his podcast and stuff, and then I'm gonna have to do the other sides at a later time. But like, you just make a decision. You just decide.
But what are you deciding? Because we talk about partnership.
I mean, you just decide to give 100% in what you've committed to. Mm-hmm. Because another thing is, on Saturday, I was double booked.
How?
I was double booked because months ago, we got tickets to see
the concert. You had to make a choice.
So I didn't get my money back with the ticket.
Well, you didn't get your money back?
No, something was up. The organizer of that specific ticket wouldn't allow resales.
Oh.
So no, I did not.
Okay.
So, but I made a decision. Like I was like, okay, do I go to this concert?
Which would have been good.
Or do I celebrate Keisha? And I decided to celebrate Keisha and represent the Williams family because I knew James would be in Atlanta. So instead of us not having any representation at her party, I decided to go to the party, lose the money for the ticket, and just work that thing out. So to me, that was like a very decisive choice. Like I made a choice and I decided to just stand behind that. And this weekend was.
But you did go to Buc-ee's. That was good. Like, do you count that as like top tier?
I'm saying it was any of it.
That was like the best part.
No.
Oh, my sister's party was.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And also working on the.
But Deuce won too.
He did.
He got second and third place at his first time. It was a lot.
He did an amazing job.
Because of our sacrifice, a lot of positive came up.
And
especially
the event on Friday. That was with the women's shelter, and that was like pure that was a partnership of love, of philanthropy.
Yeah,
everybody who was a part of it, we invested into them, and just poured into them, whether it be time, money, presence, whatever, pouring into them. So that was really good as well. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. And this is actually the first time I'm actually thinking about feelings with it holistically. I've had pockets of moments of gratitude throughout the weekend. But when I get in those moments, I'm not thinking about that. I cut that part off. Like, I literally cut the feelings off, because in that moment when you have to make a decision, the feelings kind of don't matter.
I got you. So we thank you for watching. If you have gotten this far, I just want to say that if not for my partner, my wife, in this marriage of forever, I wouldn't be able to be who I currently am right now. To be honest with you. So, fellas, I'm speaking to the men, and my wife would talk to the ladies with like a closing thing. But like, I just want to tell the fellas, most importantly, who you decide to partner with is important. Like, it's a crucial decision that you make, because who she is not who she will be in pockets of your marriage, but the core of her values and who she is matters. And that's pretty much what she built her foundation on. And as you can see, my baby has a foundation that is very similar. So when people ask me, why did you decide to marry, or why did you decide to choose Altamise? And I think the one word answer that I would give, is we were in alignment with our values. There was alignment. And if you know anything about the Williams family, you're going to know that we're going to serve. That's just us. We're going to serve. We'll think about us last, and probably more times than we should, but we just have a heart of service, and that's how God created and crafted us. So if you're a married couple out there, to all our married couples, to all our single people who may watch this, and you're thinking about the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life, if their core values don't align with your core values, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. Not saying it can't be done, but it's just going to be tough and hard. And you're going to have a lot of this. When there are going to be times where you have this, but it should end up like this. And that's where me and Altamise are. We come from a different, but I think at the end of the day, when we go to bed at night, it's like this. And if you look, I have my ring, on this finger right here, like, because I don't want to stop this. So we always got to get to this. And we blend well. She definitely looks a lot better than me, but when I get tightened up for this podcast, I'm going to have to be cute. I'm a bad. I love you. Yeah. We love you guys. And we hope that, you go ahead. My bad. I forgot. Go ahead. It was getting long. I'm looking at the time. Sorry. As a producer, I got to have an earpiece. Go ahead. Share. Because I was trying to I got stuck. I was doing like a mid-message, but then I close it out? But I did say that my wife is going to share. Go ahead, baby. Close this out. Just try not to make it too long. Cause,
oh, my God.
No, I lose a lot of data.
Oh, my God. You're supposed to,
it takes a long time.
But after you edit it, take it off, you can remove it so you can clear it out.
All right, go.
But I was going to say, on Friday, the person who was with me is a dear friend of mine and a sister of mine, and she and I had a great conversation. She was a third party into conversations when James would call and check on us, or call with random things with the kids or whatever. And one of the things that she mentioned to me, she said that she could tell that what we have is really good. And she said, Altamise, remember to ask for help. And I said, but I don't know what to ask for. And she said, he's there to help you. And she said, and when you do not ask for help, it creates an imbalance.
I'm an Azar Mando.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Mando.
But ladies, when you have a man who cares, who loves you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And I don't even think it's a thing of fear. I think it's a innate. I've been having it, so what do I give to you?
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good.
But it is very important to give them something so that they can help. Because otherwise, something she mentioned, which is very true, it does create an imbalance. Someone is openly accepting the benefits of partnership, which is having that support, asking for help, and then the other person is not leveraging the benefits that are given to them in that relationship, which is support. So that is something that I'm definitely, I've just been kind of meditating on since she shared that with me. And I'm going to share that with you because we were not meant to do it alone. We weren't meant to do it ourselves, whether it had been for circumstance or how we grew up or how we were raised, whatever the case may be. It was meant for us to lean on them. It was meant for us to ask for help, and not just be help. It's supposed to be a partnership. So that would be the piece that I would share. Make sure you understand that you're not alone.
You're not. You're not. And I like to end with scripture. Today, Pastor Roy preached a great message on do not disturb. How to maintain your peace. And I think if we could leave you with one thing, I will leave you what Paul said in Philippians 1. And we'll start at verse 12. And I'll just leave this here with you because as this was a foundational scripture for today's message. And I want you to know, my dear brothers and sisters, that everything that has happened to me here has helped to spread the good news. For everyone here, including the whole palace guards, knows that I am in chains because of Christ. And because of my imprisonment, most of the believers here have gained confidence and boldly speak God's message without fear. It's true that some are preaching out of jealousy and rivalry, but others preach about Christ with pure motives. They preach because they love me, for they know I have been appointed to defend the good news. Those others do not have pure motives as they preach about Christ. They preach with selfish ambition and not sincerely intended to make my chains more painful to me, but that doesn't matter. Whether their motives are false or genuine, the message about Christ is being preached either way. So I rejoice. And we just want to leave with that message that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, right? No matter, through it all, Christ says this. As Paul was preaching from a prison on death row, he had two choices. He can either sulk or he can rejoice. And we're just saying in this day, please rejoice. For if it's not good, God's not done yet. If it's not good, God's not done yet. So if you're in a place where you feel like it's bad, then God's not done yet. Just say that to yourself. He's not. We love you. We hope you have a good week. And we'll see you next Sunday.
Okay.
God, I like that. We got to try. We got to get an ending. This thing. Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
Do we kiss? Okay. Okay. Awesome.